You know what the biggest issue with this is for Stephen A. Smith? Stephen A. Smith said there's too many people who have never played the game acting like they know it all. Unfortunately, on too many occasions, cats that didn't play, they want to act like they knew it all on their own when it's impossible. I will never disrespect an athlete by acting like I know what people who actually did it know. I don't know more. I know what I know. I can come at you from a scribe, from a pundit, from a commentator's perspective. But I never disrespect. I always make sure you know. I don't know what you know. Obviously, everybody's saying he's exactly who he's talking about, right? Pac calling the kettle black. But for me, it's he's trying to kiss the player's ass, number one. No need to. He's trying to reference his 1.5 points per game that he averaged in one game in college. See, when you're from New York, you see it. And this is my thing. I'm not going to make a big deal with the Charlie Kirk and the Jimmy Kimmel getting fired. And now you got Stephen A. Smith taking his spot, right? How does this all tie in together? Every week of social media, there's a new villain, there's a new hero. The hero and the villain might switch spots. 10 years ago, Dame Dash was a hero on social media. Now he's a villain. He's an idiot. Same thing with Charlemagne. Stephen A. Smith knows this. That's why he plays a wrestling game. That's why he understands Dana White. Dana White understands marketing from a different standpoint. What does this all have to do with Stephen A. Smith saying that if you did not play basketball, you should be heralded and never doubted, never challenged? What he's saying doesn't make sense. They know that. Anyone who knows anything knows that he's playing what's the word? He's playing professional. A lot of these guys never played ball, and they're general managers of a team. The only owner that played basketball for real legit is the guy from the Phoenix Suns. Right? I think Michigan State. So everyone who's involved in ownership and whatever the hell else in basketball and whatever professional sport, you telling me anybody that owns a professional football team knows about football in and out? What he's saying doesn't make sense. People are not tuning into you because they find you smart in your field of what you cover. They find you entertaining. That's the bottom line. Even with these journalists, we don't understand that how everything got wrapped up now is that even real life is entertainment. It started with reality TV. It started with a bunch of things. We can start with the printing press. Then we go to radio. Then we go to television, the moving image. It's a bunch of stuff that took place, and now we have the big screen to the smaller screen. The smaller screen, which is in the palm of my hands, which has people looking at me in the street like I'm crazy. Well, the combination of these things has made us feel like we're all part of a show. And we should feel that way because Big Brother got even bigger. And part of that is also why we want to argue about every little thing, and everything is like more of a ringing of a bell ringside than an actual genuine conversation. Everyone thinks they're a philosopher, including me. Everyone thinks they reinvented the wheel, including me. And the tech guys want you to feel this way, because just as quickly as you'll have a post scroll through your phone that is political and divides us, that'll set you off, that'll set off some endorphins, right? And this is me speaking from a novice, purely novice level. As usual. You'll see through your phone, you'll see anything that happened between, I don't know, Biden and Trump, and then now it's Trump versus Epstein or whoever else. Mention all these names. We all see them, and it's all cluttered together, clammed in together with positive memoirs, positive messages. It might be a prayer. I try to read the Serenity Prayer every week, right? And I'm not even an addict or anything, except for like recently vaping, which is crazy. And sugar. I'm a sugar addict. But I digress. Because all these things took place or are taking place at the same time, it's all streamlining on the same stage. So where did we see the level of importance or priority with anything? It's supposed to be when the president talks, but then he delivers every single message as if it was a world war coming up, right? And it's the same delivery that you see for Stephen A. Smith telling Kawhi Leonard to retire. It's the same exact pitch, with the same exact urgency. Kawhi Leonard, you should retire. Kyrie Irving, you should retire. This is the same guy saying he relies upon former players' messaging and their thoughts. So he's indirectly saying that former players are telling him that Kawhi Leonard and Kyrie Irving should retire, because he said that in real time when they were going through whatever it was, right? Because he's looking for the immediate impact of going viral or being relevant, remaining relevant. And people like that, there's no way they weren't meant to be stars because they want to be stars. And he's an actual star in a world where we're looking for stars all the time. I have a pure lunatic in front of me. I'm wondering if I could dip past him. This is going to be crazy. Hopefully, we can all see through this bullshit. We probably won't. Because think about it, the tech world, they just said, fuck it. We're going to create a drug so addictive, people will call it a drug. They're going to sit there and keep going, keep scrolling. The smartphone is the most addictive drug right now. It's slowly killing us, and more so, it just paralyzes us from real progression as a whole, as a unit. I think I'm done with my, what do they call it? I like when Kanye and them say it, the floating thoughts or whatever. Yeah, that's what this was. I'll see y'all later.